Hola amigos, I'm the Spanish chef Omar Allibhoy, and today I'm going to show you how to prepare a chicory endive, tender stem broccoli and apples paella. I have to tell you, I have a particular weakness or interest with bitter flavors, things like frisee lettuce or chicory endive. But when cooking with bitter flavors, it's really important to counterbalance it with some sweetness. And this recipe really shows how just a few apples can enhance a savory dish to another level. Achieving great results in a paella using exclusively vegetables, it's very challenging, and it comes down to how good the stock that you're using is, what's the depth of flavor that it has. In this case, I'm using a roasted vegetables stock, hence the deep colors. It's not meat, it's not chicken. It is the darkness that I've achieved on the oven, which I will give you the recipe in another video, that has allowed me to make this recipe with plenty of flavor. But without further ado, let me run you through the ingredients. For this recipe, we're going to need some roasted vegetable stock, some Spanish rice, apples, chicory endive, tomatoes, a shot of whiskey, rum or whatever you have at home, sprouting broccoli, some extra virgin olive oil, a bit of salt, sweet smoked paprika, garlic, rosemary, saffron and a red onion. We're going to start by toasting the saffron very lightly. You can help yourself with a piece of aluminium foil and fold it inside as if it was an envelope, and then we're going to place it on the paella pan over low heat for about 30 seconds on each side. And this is the way of extracting the most out of your widely available saffrons. And what we're going to do is to just crumble it between our hands and infuse it in the roasted vegetable stocks over low heat until we need it later on. Now it's time to core the apples and cut them into wedges, and we're going to cut the chicory endives into quarters. Now pour the extra virgin olive oil over the frying pan and add the sprouting broccoli. We are only going to cook it for about 2-3 minutes to extract a little bit of color but still leave it quite al dente. Add your apple, your chicory endives, and again keep frying it for 3-4 minutes on each side until it's really well caramelized and brown. Remember, the browner your ingredients, the more flavor we're going to extract. Now, finally chop your garlic and grate or bleach your tomatoes for later. Season a little bit your chicory endives and your apple. As you can see, they stay quite tight together. Make sure you don't stir them too much, otherwise the leaves will start mushing and opening up. And now we're going to fry the garlic for 30 seconds and then add your paprika, which we're going to fry again for another 15-20 seconds. We're going to stop it from burning by adding the grated tomatoes, which will stop everything from caramelizing as this is a wet ingredient. Reduce it down for 2 or 3 minutes until the tomato paste starts splitting from the oil. That is the moment that tells us we need to start adding the rice and coating it with the beautiful orangey colored oil, searing it to make sure that our grain retains a little bit of integrity by the end of the cooking process. After a couple of minutes, pour your shot of whiskey. Be careful in case it flambés, so make sure your face is out of the way, and pour all your roasted vegetable stock, which is infused with the saffron. Take a look at that color, it looks stunning. Now give it a good stir to make sure that the rice distributes evenly through the pan, and we're gonna cook it for 10 minutes on high heat. Now it's time to just put our sprouting broccoli back and sort of cook it for the remaining 7-8 minutes over medium to low heat until all the water has dehydrated and it has created a socarrat on the bottom, which you will be able to judge it by how it sounds to crispy frying ingredients over there. Add your rosemary on top and it's ready to serve. Familia, I hope you enjoy the recipe. Please remember, you can find the written recipe with all the ingredients on my website, thespanishchef.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and see you on my next video. Adios! If you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it and subscribe.